These are the billionaire Trump allies who are about to gain control over TikTok in the US. If a deal Trump is putting together goes through, the board of US investors will take charge of the app and how it operates here. If that happens, this would give them vast and unprecedented control over American media. We're talking about people who already control a whole load of the media landscape. At one end of the boardroom, we've got Rupert Murdoch, media mogul who runs the Wall Street Journal, the New York Post, a ton of publications around the world like The Sun in Australia and the UK, and his son, Lachlan. He's now the chairman and CEO of Fox Corporation, which runs Fox News. And in the other end of the boardroom, we've got another father-son pair. Trump really seems to love these. Larry and David Ellison. The older Ellison is the co-founder of Oracle, cloud computing, enterprise software giant, big company for business, which will lease and license TikTok's algorithm. And 2 weeks ago, he briefly surpassed Elon Musk as the richest man in the world. Ellison's had a close relationship with Trump since his first term. He's also close to Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, frequently donating in support of the IDF in the past. David, on the other hand, has become like an entertainment industry vacuum with daddy's money, sucking up Paramount through his company Skydance to gain control of channels like CBS, Nickelodeon, Paramount Plus, and that was just last month. Now, Paramount Skydance is reportedly preparing an offer to take over Warner Brothers Discovery, which operates CNN, HBO, Discovery, and that's just to name a few. So you might be asking, how is this legal? Well, the US does have anti-monopoly laws when it comes to broadcasters buying other broadcast TV channels. That's less true with social networks, still a developing area of law. Although it's worth saying that the nuanced rules of the Federal Communications Commission, the US's main media regulator, are probably less important than the current most valuable political currency, if Donald Trump likes you. He's put the FCC under his thumb and made its head a staunch ally. So these media moguls getting control of TikTok is concerning for two reasons. First, it's putting more media in the hands of very few super rich individuals. The former labor secretary of the US, Robert Reich, summed it up pretty bluntly, saying, the richest man in the world owns X, the second richest man is about to be a major owner of TikTok, the third richest man owns Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, that's Mark Zuckerberg, and the fourth, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, owns the Washington Post. And secondly, especially with a crackdown on free speech happening in the US, with this deal, the media landscape is looking all the more red, which is worrying for ideological diversity. You might not think of TikTok as a news source, but 1 in 5 Americans get their news from here. And we've seen what happens when media outlets controlled by billionaires consolidate and focus on cozying up to Trump. So, although Trump said this about TikTok's algorithm,
if I could make it 100% MAGA, I would, but it's not going to work out that way, unfortunately.
And sure, the deal is by no means done, but the pieces are in place. And there are pretty valid concerns under this potential deal that the app's content and policies could be made more MAGA friendly with these powerful investors calling the shots.